right. Turn a North American moose paddle into a ukulele. Here we go. I'm gonna try to work the neck into it right there. Okay, so I got this space carved out. So the neck fits in there. Flush with the body. Just starting to drill this hole. I got this whole backside kind of cut out a little bit, and all this has to get removed. Not sure how I'm gonna do that. Now I'm grinding this out. It's using a hand router. So then we'll just have one layer of horn on this side. And then I'll do wood ukulele in this shape on this side. I got the neck a little carved out. I had to put a pin to keep them straight because when you clamp this, they try to slide apart. Most of it out. Now I gotta take it slow. Make sure I don't go too far. Unfortunately, I poked through here. So I'm gonna have to do, and I've got the head screwed in place right there. I'm gonna do a bunch of the body right there. Thinking of making some symbol thing. I got a fascia piece gluing on here. Got a fretboard glued on, so I'll have to measure and cut all the frets. I attach this just with screws for now. And I'll decide what to, I think I'm gonna try using epoxy because I can't really get it perfectly level with that. So I wanna try to fill it in with glue or epoxy or something so it's a little more continuous into the antler. So coming right along. Figure out a way to cover that hole. I got another little piece of antler. Hopefully that won't look too dorky. I think it looks all right.
It did look dorky, and it also stabbed you right in the forearm, so I had to change it up later.
Got the back piece of wood. It's glued together, mostly finished. This is a bigger section than I need, but I'm gonna cut this out. Actually quite a bit bigger than the space we need, but that'll give me overlaps when I glue it down. I can carve away the outside edge down to the exact size. I'm gonna try to make it flat. Okay, so I got the walls on a clamp. The way you bend wood, take a vise, put it in the vise, and then inside it, this heats up. So whatever it is you're bending, you first soak it real good, and then you get it, and then when it's still wet, you start bending against this heated pipe. And the moment the piece of wood gets dry, you get it wet again and keep bending. So I'll bend a piece real quick. And you can hear that water boiling.
I just wanted to show you how I did it. So you just keep that pressure against that heated pipe and constantly keep re-dipping the wood until it's done.
So that's how we get this. It's all bent, and now this just has to dry before I can release it. It will expand a little bit more, so you have to stick it into these grooves carefully. It's going to be difficult, but I have to make it happen. So since I still have that ground out, so it's about the right shape, and then I used cardboard to mark the angle on this because this isn't flat. So as you can see, the one side of this wall had to be very funky in order to have a flat surface on the top here. So fitting in to this space well enough, I think, to glue them in. So those will be the walls of the backside, like that. So it's coming right along. Well, got this clamped up now. I'm heading home. Just making some glue paste to put in these cracks to blend and fill in holes like that. So I just sanded up a piece of black walnut, which is what's here, and it really blends well with the antler. Mix it up with some glue, and I'm gonna stick it in there.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You just kept it complete?
It's super heavy.
That's one way to do it.
Especially like when you compare it to this one, you like hold this.
It's so big. Look
That's
at
sweet
that.
though.
It's so sweet. I was not expecting to leave the whole thing whole.
I like it better that way because it's a waste.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Cut it up.
Right? It'd be such a waste.
I guess that's pretty cool that you can. From the front, it doesn't even look like one. I mean, it does from this, but it just looks like an antler. That's awesome.
That's sweet.
Is it the hole?
I mean,
Did you get the bridge?
The bridge? Oh, I
That-
didn't. Cut that last throat on there. And all the tapes come off. Last thing to do now is just make the fret markers.
In the end, I ripped that little piece of horn off and pulled out from my arrowhead collection one that had a tip that was broken off, and it was just the right color to really blend nicely with the uke. And I re-flint napped it so the tip was pointy, so it was, looked like a complete arrowhead. So that is a legitimate Indian arrowhead that I corrected because it was broken, and did that. So I think it turned out beautiful, blended in perfectly with the uke. Almost too good sometimes, but the finish looked great on the wood, and I think it's super balanced.
Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal and don't cheat and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself swell with pride, but always stay humble and kind. Alright, put your hands up.
It's called wash your hands.
dang.
That's a C.
Because I want to learn how to play Home on the Range with this thing and dress up like a podunk. And just sing like Home on the Range and the Antler Ukulele.
It kind of blends into your shirt,
It
though.
totally does blend into your shirt.
It totally blends in.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
There you go.
I've got one guy been trying to do wait till it's done. I'll show you.
I'm working on trying to get more subscribers so I can just continue making more videos and more content. Thank you for watching so much. If I'm able to reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna make another video of making one of these. This is a Tahitian ukulele. So instead of just your classic 4 strings, you actually have 8. So I use mandolin tuners like that, and they double up. So, and instead of having your regular, thin-walled body, you do a solid piece of wood, and then you dig out a big circle on the inside, cover it with a soundboard, and have the sound open in the back. So, they have a very unique sound. And they kind of play quieter too when you cover the hole against your stomach. Versus super fun. I'm just gonna make a new one of these. So I'm hoping that I can get the subscribers, get you guys some more fun content. There you go. Thanks for watching.